comienza una historia inesperada.
Take this, LeChuck!
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Qué bonito se ve.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Qué mono.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir.
Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Escorbutifarras.
I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Oh, ya está. Ya puedo jugar. Vale, vale. Se ve súper bien, ¿eh? Muy
I
bonito.
once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Sounds real.
Sounds real.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ah, he's dead to the world.
Mira la rata. Lista de tareas. Lista de tareas del gran piratilla. Comprar escorbutifarras. Vale, vamos a comprar escorbutifarras. A por escorbutifarras.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Or else.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
La llave está en una pata de palo. Ah, está.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Ew. ¿Cuánto valen las escorbutifarras?
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8. That's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
It's so cute.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
Please.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
Pues nada.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
¿Dónde está la letrina? ¿Qué pone aquí?
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Oh,
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
trastear en la letrina.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Ah, te van dando... Te van escribiendo aquí lo que tienes que hacer, está bien. Usar llave, letrina.
Good, you unlocked it.
Ew. Oler la pringue. A ver.
Ugh, what is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse. It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Chanfla. Pensar en la chanfla.
I thought it was a piece of 8 at first. It looks just like a piece of 8.
Arrancar la chanfla del cero.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
¿Habrá monedas aquí dentro?
Gross.
Buscar monedas en el retrete.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay.
Hay una rata.
Gross.
Gross.
I am not doing that again.
¿Por qué son tan monos? A ver si nos da la butifarra esta. Escarbutifarra.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
Sure. Mira, a ver.
It looks like a piece of 8 if you don't see very well.
Ah, mira, ahí lleva gafas. Toma.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Bien.
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours. This is the perfect food. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Trastear y explorar, buscar a nuestros verdaderos padres. Hacer trastadas, vamos.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Se ve súper mono, ¿eh? Uy, ¿quién es esta?
That's my friend D.
D.
Hey, D.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect.
Yeah.
See you around the park, shitheads.
Oh, aquí es donde el... No. En el segundo había como un concurso de escupitajos y había un
Did you
campo
know you
parecido.
can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
A ver, ¿qué nos ha escrito? Cuántas cosas. Mirar el ancla. Ganar a Chucky en una carrera. Dar de comer a la pata. Echar salsa a mi escorbutifarra. Ensayar la lucha con espada. Buscar un trébol de 4 hojas. Pedir un deseo en el pozo de los deseos. Y buscar a nuestros verdaderos padres. Veamos el ancla. Hablar del ancla.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat. Shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead.
No se
All
podría.
kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor.
Claro.
And so they gave up and
También
went back
flotan
to
las
the
de
old
madera.
way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
A lot. Muy bien, muy bien. Si te has perdido algo, pulsa coma para ver las frases anteriores. No, gracias. En otro momento. Fun. Ah, sí que es lo de escupir. Aquí pone spit. Pero ahora es run. Vamos a retar a Chucky.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
¡Uy! ¡Pero corre!
Chucky wins!
No le he dado, tenía que darle.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Otra.
Next time for sure. You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3.
Hey, cheater!
You have to wait until I say go.
Perdón, soy impaciente.
You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
¡Corre! ¡Ore! Se ha chocado. Oye. Chucky, ¿tiene buenas ideas?
I wonder where this path goes.
Punch.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Hey, hands off.
Oh, no me deja pillar el pan.
Excuse me.
Yes?
¿Nos dan un poco de pan para dar de comer a la pata? ¿Pueden fingir que son nuestros padres otra vez?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Ay,
I once had the
tacaños.
hiccups for 4 days straight.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Gotta run.
How rude.
How rude.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy
Oh,
dogs.
vamos a echarle salsa.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Ooh.
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
No, como recoger el ketchup. Ah, vale.
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
Y ahora sí se lo puedo ver. Oler, a ver, oler la pringa
It
roja.
smells bad.
¡Are! ¡Me la como! ¡Qué asco! Guybrush.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops. I can stand on my head without using my hands.
A ver.
Don't feed the duck.
Pata chula.
I want to feed the duck.
Pata chula. Si le damos el... esto... Ay.
I'm saving saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Okay, okay.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if. Let's look for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Vamos, vamos. Un trébol de 4 hojas.
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left? Darn.
Los había recogido todos ella. Ensayar la lucha con espada.
Let's be
Con las
frank. You could
escrutifadas.
never hope to beat me.
No way.
Mira, cara
You'll
limón.
never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Your sword is as sharp as a banana.
I'll still tear you down to size.
I for sure won that one.
In your dreams.
You fight like kids.
Son las frases de las peleas de insulto, pero distintas. Ah,
I should find a coin to throw in.
ya no tengo, ¿no?
I never thought I'd ever find one.
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
Okay.
What you looking at?
Those kids jumping rope down there? They're doing it wrong.
Nos falta darle de comer a la pata y pedirle un deseo al pozo.
Excuse me.
Yes?
¿Pueden fingir ser nuestros padres otra vez?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
That's our bread!
¿Cómo se lo quitó? ¿Qué hace?
That's a nice tree.
I'm only pretending to look at the tree. I'm actually spying on that couple by the pond.
Ah,
Have they done anything suspicious?
Very.
sus.
I think they're trying to catch the duck.
What
no.
for?
Dinner?
No.
I think they're only feeding the duck.
You haven't been watching them as long as I have.
How's the surveillance going?
He keeps tapping his foot. I think it might be a code.
A ver. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
How's the surveillance going?
He keeps tapping his foot. I think it might be a code.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ay, choro.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. No regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Vale, mientras
Oh,
hablan. ¡Corre! Le hemos pillado el pan.
I stole it from that couple.
In
Cázame.
France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Chucky, no sabes decir otra cosa. Pata, ven para acá. Cuidado que lo cazan. ¿Qué me han dado? Ah, vale, no, esto. Vale. Pedir un deseo en el pozo de los deseos. Necesito la moneda. Ensayar con D. A ver.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
I've seen you fight. Come back in a few years, maybe.
It looks full. It looks full.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Uy, he encontrado una moneda sin querer. No la había visto.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish. Maybe I should throw this down the wishing well.
Let's find out. Tommy! Make a wish. Make a wish. Hurry. Deseo que Chucky tenga bigote. Deseo que Dee desaparezca. Deseo una planta chula. Deseo otra escorbutifarra. Deseo que hablemos al revés. I like the army too. So cute. ¿Qué queremos? A ver. Deseo... Lo de la planta chula que debe ser. Tengo curiosidad por de la planta. A cool plant.
I wish for a cool plant.
A plant? What a waste of a wish.
Ooh.
Woo!
I take it back. That was the best.
That's so cute. ¿Dónde están? Se ha ido.
That was cool. I wish I had another coin.
No hay más.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
What you looking at?
Those kids jumping rope down there, they're doing it wrong.
Vale, nos vamos. Vamos a buscar a nuestros verdaderos padres. Ahora me deja salir. ¡Es Guybrush! Pensaba que era él. Bueno, se parece, vamos.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Sí
Hey,
es.
kids. Having fun?
Es él.
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did. Big whoop.
Big whoop. Oh, boy. That takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret.
True.
Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
A ver.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Yes, it's him. Ooh. Melee Island. Let's go. En lo más profundo del Caribe. La isla de Melee. Ah. Parte 1, un lugar acogedor. Mira. Oh.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean,
Es
where
como
every
el
good expedition
principio del
begins.
juego.
I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
Really?
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Hemos sido enemigos durante toda mi carrera. Venga.
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
Es un malvado pirata fantasma zombie. El terror de los mares.
He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
Oh. LeChuck raptó a mi mujer.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point.
Siempre me roba las mejores ideas.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me.
Me voy a montar mi propia travesía y solo mía.
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
I know.
We'll see.
Contemplar la hoguera.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Calentar las manos. Es como un mini vigía.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it? Shouldn't you be on your way to the Scum Bar
Yes,
to
yes.
talk to the pirate leaders?
I was just about to head down there.
Vale, vamos. ¿Puedo ir a la isla? Vale, vámonos. Qué bonito.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness.
La gobernadora Carla, la maestra de la espada. Ojo, el barco. LeChuck ya está cargando su barco.
I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
Scum Bar.
Some things never change. The Scum Bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
Hora de hablar con los jefes piratas.
New expedition.
In the back.
Grog.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back. Un libro con de tarjetas coleccionables de Trivial.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
Lo llevo. Al fondo del Scum Bar está los tres piratas. Jefes. Ah, mira. Es un trivial, de verdad. Al fondo de la cámara está la cocina. ¿Qué me dan? ¿Y qué pasa si fallas? ¡Qué montón!, ¿no? 10 páginas. Nueva decoración.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
Yo-ho.
Hello. ¡Ostras, la música! The music, it's so good.
Ah.
¡Qué buena! ¡Ojo! Joder, me encanta.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
¿Los jefes piratas no deberían estar aquí?
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders.
Oh.
Get lost.
No sabía que habían cambiado de dirección. ¿Dónde están los 3 señores que presidían aquí? ¿Debo hablar con vosotros sobre financiar una expedición? A ver, vamos a decirle.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Pirate ladies, yes. This music is sick.
Where are the 3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Hola, chicas.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Seguro que os suena mi nombre.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Oh.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Eso es una incursión.
Exactly. It's a raid.
Fine. Well, don't keep us in suspense. What's the target?
Voy en busca del secreto de Monkey Island.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
No sabemos qué es el secreto, es un secreto. Es un botín de un valor monetario incalculable. Es un botín de un valor cultural astronómico. Es un eterno misterio que quieres entrañar. Eso es. Es mi pasión. Quiero encontrarlo como sea. Es mi pasión.
It's a personal passion of mine. I really want to find it.
Your weird fetishes are not something I need to hear about.
Yeah, the sun is good.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
¿Aceptaréis al menos de adelantarme una parte del dinero? Podría compensaros por ayudarme a contratar una tripulación. ¿Podríais al menos decirme dónde hay un barco libre? Esto no creo que me lo den. Vamos a pedirlo. Yo qué sé.
Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
Crypto, bro. Si no aprovecháis esta oportunidad, LeChuck lo hará.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No,
No.
of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Shit.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Ay, se me-
Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate.
Eso es.
I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes.
Vamos, guybrush.
I like the old pirate leaders better.
Ay. Oh, look what I have. Esto es por precomprar el juego. Menos mal que me trae mi fiel guarda.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
A ver. Oh, gastar fajos de billetes en financiar la expedición. No. ¿Por qué tiene una exclamación esto? Conseguir o encontrar un barco. DLC, yes. We should go visit Stan. Vamos a ver si podemos ir a la isla. O sea, fuera del pueblo. We can. Stan.
What happened to Stan's previously owned vessels?
Oh, está abandonado. Rememorar tiempos felices.
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. It says, Tan's previously owned vessels.
Tan's.
So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Oh. Soda machine. No, it was a rock machine. It's not here. ¿Qué ponía? Contemplar la luna.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
Pensar en el arremadero.
Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's.
Más extraña.
It's a dried up old sea sponge. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Take it.
Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. It's good for relieving stress. I've got a few coins for incidentals. The pen is mightier than the sword.
Solo quedan las ganas de llorar. Y estará la mansión. Oh, there is no troll though. No había el troll por aquí. El bosque.
Warning.
Uy.
The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
I need a map. al bosque oscuro y profundo, donde seguro que me pierdo. Admirar el barquito infantil.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore.
Admirar el cofre grande infantil.
I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Aquí vivía Carla.
Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
O sea, ¿aún vive aquí? Vamos a entrar en el bosque a perdernos. Frog.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be teasel. Or alliums. Or clematis.
Horror, una planta carnívora.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
Farcetas.
Ugh.
Frog Lord. Yes.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be catmint, or wisteria, or sweet rocket. I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Oh, I'm lost. Ecans. Planta carnívora un poco espeluznante.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth. I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Oh, bueno. Vamos al pueblo. Oh my god. Elaine!
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Esperaba que aparecieras en esta historia. ¿Cómo va tu iniciativa para prevenir el escorbuto? No tendrás a mano un barco, ¿verdad? Recuérdame cuánto tiempo llevamos casados. A ver.
Remind me how long we've been married.
Well, it still feels like the first day somehow.
¿Cómo va tu iniciativa para prevenir el escorbuto?
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Qué bonita es. What a babe, yes. Veo que los dos hemos conocido a la capitana Madison. A ver, no tendrás un barco a mano.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you.
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that. Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secretive Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Seguro que tienes que irte ya. Me siento mejor solo con hablar me siento mejor solo con hablar contigo.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
Oh.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you.
No, you say bye first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
No.
They're having a half-off sale. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
La tienda de Google.
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Está todo en oferta.
Welcome, guybrush threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
Piven Jam. Desde la última vez que nos vimos han pasado años. Voy a buscar el secreto de Monkey Island. Por casualidad no tendrás un montón de dinero a mano que querrás financiar y querrás financiar una expedición. ¿Sabes dónde puedo encontrar un barco libre? Bueno, vamos a hablar con ella.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
No.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much.
Okay.
The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself.
Ouroboros.
Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
We found a serpent.
Ooh. You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
¿Qué es eso?
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Sí, no vas a usarlo.
Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Oye, ¿no estaba el pollo?
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Oh, se cierra el negocio.
Going out of business? This place is an institution.
Los mapas de Wally.
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. If any clock were the exception to that rule, it would be this one.
Oh.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina.
Pensaba que era Elaine.
It doesn't look finished.
Trivial. A ver. El circo de la isla de Melee era de los fettuccini. There's a live podcast of It's Always Sunny in Philly. Really? Oh my god. El circo de la isla de Melee era de los amigos Gazpacho, los hombres de baja fibra moral, los hermanos Fettuccini, los chicos espaguetis, los Fettuccini Brothers. Vamos. Otra tarjeta de estas. A ver. El volcán de Monkey Island está lleno de lava, agua, magma, documentos desechados de diseño de videojuegos. ¿Qué diferencia hay entre lava y magma? Yo diría lava. A ver. ¡Oh, nice! ¡Uy! ahora qué pasa? ¿No puedo hacerla? Oh, lo he perdido. Bueno, ya sabemos qué pasa. Voy a ir guardando antes de hacer estas tarjetas. Aquí ya la tengo hecha. Oh, ¿dónde está? Por la chita. Le ship. ¿Le barco?
How clever.
¿Ofertas de trabajo?
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options.
Oh, yeah.
You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Casi todos. Habrá que empezar otra vez. Sí, no pienso rejugar, tranquilo. Claro, me encantaría ser el grumetillo. ¿Tienes algo de mayor categoría? No, gracias, voy a montar mi propia expedición. Cofines.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
¿Qué tal el cirujano del barco?
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree.
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
Podría ser el armero.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Podría ser el segundo oficial. Segundo oficial.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
No.
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
Sería un estupendo contramaestre.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Bueno, a lo mejor ser grumetillo no está tan mal.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Guybrush, threepwood, Smith, John Smith, Andrew LeChuck, sobrino. Andrew LeChuck, no somos parientes. ¿Qué le digo? ¿Le miento? ¿Digo que soy el sobrino de LeChuck? Andrew LeChuck, sobrino.
Andrew LeChuck, nephew.
Oh, ballsy play, Andrew. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it.
Oh no.
In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
I need a mop. Brooke?
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
Los martes de 3 a 4 no hay que aparcar, vale.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
LeChuck says no. No entra en la cocina. A ver. Sí. La música me encanta. Huele que alimenta.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe. How have you been?
Muy bien, de maravilla, pues como siempre. ¿Qué le digo? De maravilla, pero estoy casada con Elaine.
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Oh. Una fregona ahí. Está bien, no empieza. Sigue en la administración, ahora combatiendo el escorbuto. Metí la pata en nuestro aniversario. Estamos más separados de lo que me gustaría. Está aquí, en la isla. ¿Qué le digo?
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote Lyme's as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
¿Sabes dónde puedo comprar una fregona? Ahí hay una. El ambiente de este barrio no es lo que era. Los nuevos jefes piratas parecen unos cretinos. ¿Te he dicho que voy a buscar el secreto de Monkey Island?
Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
El ambiente estaría es lo que era.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey.
Hey. Creo que oigo al inspector de sanidad. A ver, ¿sabes dónde puedo comprar una fregona?
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
Qué bueno.
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree.
Okay.
Any questions?
Ay. ¿De qué madera es el árbol? ¿O cómo encuentro el árbol de palos de fregona?
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
Oh, okay.
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
¿Qué hay de la cabeza de la fregona?
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Vale. ¿Seguro que no puedo comprar una fregona?
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Vale, pues lo haré.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Pues estoy en la lista negra. Escabullerme con la fregona. Un momento. Fabricar una fregona. Sí, el dibujo. Ay, no lo veis. Hay un guybrush aquí enfadado. Vale.
Well, it's definitely a mop. Active little guys, aren't they? Looks like a mugshot. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
La gaviota es de madera.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Un cordel nunca viene mal. Examinar cordel.
I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Vale, para mí. Ya no hay tabla que se levanta.
Pleasantly scorching hot. Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Creo que oigo al inspector de sanidad.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old.
Yuhu.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
Espera, he dicho lo de Monkey Island. ¿Te he dicho que voy a buscar el secreto de Monkey Island?
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm going to steal LeChuck's.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
It's hopeless.
No quiero pistas.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
Completé las 3 pruebas. Derroté al pirata fantasma LeChuck. Resuelvo muchos puzzles gracias a mi ingenio. Tengo un gran sentido del humor y me gusta pasear por la playa. Puedo aguantar 10 minutos sin respirar.
I defeated the ghost pirate LeChuck several times.
Super ironic that sailing with him is the only way you're getting to Monkey Island.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh.
I don't like them. Oh, look! Ask me about Loom. El pirata este estaba en el primer juego.
Hi, Cop. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Este sitio no se parece a como yo lo recuerdo. Voy en busca del secreto de Monkey Island. ¿Te vienes? Cuéntame algo sobre Loom. Lo de Loom lo pone en la chapa. Que por cierto, Pataka se ha disfrazado de pirata hoy para hacer su stream de Monkey Island y se ha puesto la chapa esta de pregúntame sobre Loom. A ver, cuéntame algo sobre Loom.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Pero si tiene la chapa. Este sitio se parece como yo lo recuerdo. A ver, ¿y por qué no te quitas la chapa de pregúntame por Loom?
Then why don't you take off the ask me about Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Soy más chapa que hombre. Va, cuéntame algo sobre Loom por los viejos tiempos.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Vale. Dilo.
Say it.
No.
Dilo.
Say it.
Fine.
Bien.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Vamos. Habrá que jugar al Loom algún
Now
día.
get lost.
Bien, manda un logro. Por preguntar por Loom, manda un logro. Voy en busca del secreto de Monkey Island. ¿Te vienes?
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Este sitio no se parece a como yo lo recuerdo.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
We got no heart.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Good for you.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Bueno, necesitamos un palo. Espera. No.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Por aquí no estará Stan, ¿no? No están. Me gusta mucho la animación. Pero por aquí no he venido. Ah, sí, el museo, vale. Antes era por aquí. Dale, Tommy, código marrón.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Ok. Oh, mansión, tampoco está. Mientras tanto, en el barco de LeChuck. Mira,
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
They changed
Check.
his voice.
Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed.
Ambos piensan lo mismo.
Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
La canción, qué grande. ¿Te gusta? Gracias, gracias. Me he puesto guapa para la ocasión. ¿Dónde están los perros?
Carla.
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
¿Tengo espada?
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
¿Cuándo fue la última vez que tú te diste un baño?
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
No tendrías que haber dejado de ser maestra de la espada. ¿Cómo te va siendo la gobernadora? Espero que no sigas enfadada por aquello del barco. Mira lo lejos que has llegado desde que te conseguí un chollo en el gobierno. A ver cómo le va.
How's the governorship treating you?
It's not as straightforward as I'd hoped. For some reason, you can't just tell everyone what to do and assume they'll do it. That's new territory for me.
Not for me. Maybe I should be governor.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
No se mete en todo lo que haga Elaine solo porque estamos casados. Elaine dice que la capitana Madison ha puesto impedimentos a la iniciativa.
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Estoy buscando el secreto de Monkey Island. La mansión apenas ha cambiado.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
La mansión apenas ha cambiado.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Qué bueno. El cuadro.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. I've always thought this looked like my old ship. the sea monkey.
Oh, qué guay. Un peluche del perro.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away.
Para la
It was a
fregona.
gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Tenemos parte de fregona. A ver qué dice. Estrujar el peluche.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. The pen is mightier than the sword. It's a lot of work being governor. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
¿Cómo se llamaba? Ingredientes de Darby Flay. El relato interminable de la travesía sin fin.
I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it.
Trucos vudú caseros.
Warning, do not try these tricks at home.
El gran libro de mapas del tesoro.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island.
Oh.
Oh.
Estrategia de combate náuticas de la capitana Capitonta. La Capitonta Madison.
It's thicker than I would have imagined.
La autobiografía de John Laney.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
Al final de la plancha.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed.
Oh.
I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
Se me olvidó por completo.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Entonces no me deja ver libros.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
Te lo pagaré.
Pay for it.
I don't need your money.
A ver.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
Lo siento.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping.
Oh.
I need more than that.
No puedo pillar un libro entonces. Retrato de la espada.
Edgy.
Edgy.
Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today. I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal.
Oh,
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
sorry. ¿Qué tenía? Oh, y una carta. Vamos a guardar antes de responder. You're alive! Nice. Did you flush it? La producción de Monkey Island 1 transcurrió en... Como diré Lucasfilm North, a ver. ¡Oh! ¿Y qué pasa si fallo? A ver, cargar. No puedo. A ver. No está, desaparece. No se puede guardar y responder. ¿O era esta? No, no está. Uy, ahí había una puerta en el otro juego y no está. chusco.
Looks sort of like an eye.
Ay, la iglesia está cerrada.
I think it's a chandelier.
Necesita la cerrajería. Oli.
Welcome to my shop.
Hi there.
Hey there, hey there. ¿Las galletas son gratis?
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Cajas ingeniosamente anidadas.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Cerraduras y llaves.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
Hat lock.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
Opinar sobre el loro.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Qué pasada de máquina.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
¿Qué es eso?
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course.
Of course. Hacer un chiste sobre el cuadro, no sé si quiero.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Está calor. You proved it.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
Kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
De veras puedes hacer llaves para cosas, parece un truco de magia.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary, just information.
No me parece bien que se pueda hacer una llave solo con el número de serie.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Las cerraduras no son menos seguras si puedes hacerte la llave solo con un número.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
¿Qué pasa si pierdes la llave y el número de serie a la vez?
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Ostras, pues entonces es súper fácil hacer una llave, ¿no? A ver, ¿qué me impide leer el número de serie de la cerradura de otra persona y encargar la llave?
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
¿Me prestas tu lector de números de serie de cerrojos?
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Vale. Voy en busca del secreto de Monkey Island.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
Ooh. She knows the secret. Bueno, a ver, todas a la vez. ¿Y eso cómo va?
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
Vale. Pues voy a echar un vistazo.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
No me deja. Se la cae una esponja. Qué guay. Ahora cárcel.
A visitor!
Otis?
Wait.
Where's Theon?
Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all.
Yes.
I was in the other cell that
Bueno,
time.
sí.
You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
The puns about the art style are great. Grandes noticias. Voy tras el secreto de Monkey Island. ¿Por qué te han encerrado esta vez? Me imagino que estarás aquí cuando vuelva. A ver.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Me he fijado en que no me has dicho por qué te han encerrado.
I noticed you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
Again?
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson.
Okay.
I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Coger flores del jardín de la gobernadora parece una idea desacertada.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway.
Grandes noticias. Voy tras el secreto de Monkey Island.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I'm told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that.
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
It's custard
I'll make it my
night?
number 3 priority.
Thanks.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Pon el código ahí. Oh, mira, otra tarjeta. Otra tarjeta. ¿Cuál no aparece en el fondo del mar? Una escafandra vieja, un geyser, un cangrejo, algas marinas. ¡Ostras, qué difícil! Un cangrejo. La escafandra me suena, el geyser... Me suena, pero no estoy segura. Las algas seguro que había. Y un cangrejo, no sé. Había peces, pero cangrejos no me suena. No me acuerdo. Un geyser. Estoy entre estos dos. Ah, pero un cangrejo. ¡No! Bueno, habrá que rejugar el juego para acertar todo esto, ¿eh?
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp without the clean parts.
Stan!
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
That's it?
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Uy, no se puede salvar hasta entonces. Hablar con
How's your day going?
vendedor de barcos de segunda mano.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Siento verte entre rejas. Esperaba comprarte un barco. ¿Qué hiciste para que te arrestaran? ¿Te ayudaría si te saco de la cárcel?
was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
¿Qué hiciste para que te arrestaran?
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People! People are in my heart.
Yeah.
Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
A ver, ¿qué hiciste supuestamente por la gente para que te arrestaran exactamente?
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
¿No tenías un bufete o algo así?
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whenever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
A ver, ¿te ayudaría si te saco de la cárcel?
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Okay. ¿Seguro que no quieres que te saque de aquí?
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Vale, vale. ¿Seguro que no quieres que te saque de aquí?
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
¿Hay otra cosa que pueda hacer por ti?
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush.
Okay.
If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
¿Puedo entrar? He estado en el astillero, han tapiado tu oficina.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Vale. Voy tras el secreto de Monkey Island.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice.
¿Seguro que no quieres que te saque de aquí?
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Bueno, hasta luego.
See you later.
Yep.
Yup. La esponja esta es suya, a ver si la quiere. We stand together for Stan.
You look like you're having a good time.
For
That's
Stan,
nice.
we stand. Oh, eso es una
A spider.
araña. Salimos de la cárcel.
This is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Está todo roto. ¿Y esta señora? Hablar con la anciana.
Hi.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Uh-huh.
Things are not what they seem. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone. You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it.
¿Qué dice, señora?
A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so.
A ver, la tienda es... Oh, graffiti raro.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Es el viejo bazar.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding.
No oigo nada. ¿No hay un circo? Uy, qué ponía. ¿Qué ponía? Ah, tarjeta. A ver, hay que acertar esto, ¿eh? No puede ser. ¿Qué animal figura en el barco de Bella Fisher? Bella Fisher. No recuerdo quién es Bella Fisher. Oh, no lo sé. ¿Quién era Bella Fisher? Me lo guardo por si la mencionan luego o algo. Y me acuerdo.
It seems to be stuck closed.
They're mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces.
Bueno, a ver. ¿Wally estará ahí? ¡Wally!
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood. Because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
No tendrás un mapa del secreto de Monkey Island. Estoy buscando un árbol con el que hacer una estúpida fregona. Esto está lleno de mapas. Parece que la tienda de enfrente está en apuros.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material.
No.
It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps.
Oy.
What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Vale.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was.
Parece que la tienda de enfrente está en apuros.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Bye.
Bye. Son chismes de cartografía de Wally.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Anda, un monóculo.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
No puedo pillar, birlar un monóculo.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason.
Qué mapa tan elaborado.
This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
Admirar el mapa abanico.
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next?
Mapa lleno de chinchetas e hilos.
What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable.
Esa isla tiene forma de calzoncillo.
This must be Trouser Island.
Actually,
Trouser
Mr.
Island.
Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island.
Este mapa mide más que yo.
I had a map like this once, but I sailed left.
No me apasionaba. Ay, qué estúpido, por favor. Mirar el mapa con pinchos.
That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, cursed black diamond.
Examinar el novedoso fardo de mapas.
It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh. Mapa barato de segunda mano.
The first rule of piracy is never buy a used treasure map.
Escalera sospechosa a una ventana.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
Qué mapa tan bonito.
Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Mirar el mapa laberíntico.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes.
Una rosa de los vientos de oro macizo.
It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny.
I like shiny. Mirar el mapa con motivos.
Huh, never seen one of those before.
Es un mapa plagado de monstruos.
I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Examinar el mapa pequeño.
Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced.
Es todo mapas. Vale, la bola. Una bola del mundo aquí.
I didn't know you made globes too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Ok, vamos a intentar pillar una astilla de la escoba. ¡Uy! ¿Y este señor? No estaba aquí antes. Hablar con el pirata aseado.
Hi.
Hola.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Uy, no, somos camareros ahora. Vela elegante.
Fancy.
Hey.
Well, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Marlin.
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called, or know what's in it, or even remember what color it was.
¿Dónde ha dicho que comemos el plato? En la mansión, ¿no? Si te trajera una receta, ¿podrías prepararla? Mira detrás de ti, mueve otras cabezas. Puedo volver a preguntártelo a Flora.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads.
Oh no.
But I can't think about that right now.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
Vale, veré qué encuentro.
I'll see what I can find out.
Vale, vamos a la mansión. A ver si me deja pillar un libro. Un momento.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Vale. Tan, 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 tan. Tararán, 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 tan, tan. ¡Corre! Me gusta que va a correr. ¡Corre, corre! ¡Guybrush, corre! ¡Rápido! Ahí. Voy a preguntarle. Vengo por una receta.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
A ver si era un libro de recetas. Ingrediente. Ah, ingredientes llevaba también el...
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Píllalo.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
¿Qué le puedo dar para que me dé libros? El dinero no quiere.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the
La
words,
tarjeta vuelve a
but
estar
somehow
ahí.
they aren't helping. I need more than that.
A ver. Ostras, el perro no me lo he llevado. Claro, he cargado la partida.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Ay.
It's a lot of work being governor.
A ver, la tarjeta. El mono loco era... ¿Qué era? El chimpancé de LeChuck, un barco con un mascarón de proa en forma de mono, el líder de los piratas de la cueva Periglo, un mono robot gigante. Ostras, no lo sé. No será el mono con el que peleabas en el 4, ¿no? ¿El cuarto? O un barco. ¿El mono loco? No me suena, ¿eh? Vamos a decir este. Total, ya he fallado un par. ¡Bien! Era diferente la pregunta, ¿eh?
Stay out of my bedroom, threepwood.
Sorry. No puedo pedirle el libro.
curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
¿Puedo comprar?
Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Frasco mugriento.
Looks like it's been there forever.
Frasco pegajoso.
Not for me.
Frasco roñoso.
Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle.
Bleh. ¿Cómo brilla?
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Keep up the good work, buddy.
¿Dónde está el pollo?
Not very practical. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. Too bad it's empty. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Nice.
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy. What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
Necesito la rana para dársela a Carla y que me perdone. Creo que voy a comprar una de estas.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Uy. ¿Cuánto me ha cobrado?
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog.
Espera, ¿cuánto llevo?
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
No dice cuánto, pero parece muy afilado.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
A ver. Vamos a ver a Carla. Le enseñamos la rana a ver qué pasa. ¡Corre! ¡Corre, guybrush! ¡Rápido! ¡Uy! Que me salgo. ¡Ey! Toma. Disculparme con la rana del perdón.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog.
Qué bueno.
For when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog.
Oh, shit.
That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Rechazo tu rana. Ay, un segundo. Frog Lord. We need to write a message on it. Querida Carla.
Dear Carla.
Siento haberte hecho volar por los aires aquella vez. Siento haberme olvidado de tu cumpleaños. Siento haberme olvidado de nuestro aniversario. Siento haber perdido el libro que me prestaste.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Sé que eres tenaz con la tenacidad. Admiro que seas dura con la blandura. Valoro que seas dedicada a la dedicación. Agradezco que seas fanática de la contundencia. ¿Qué le digo? Sé que eres tenaz con la tenacidad.
I realize that you are tough on toughness.
Como demostraste en Santo Domingo, Santa Catalina. ¿Quién estuvo en Santa Catalina? Hace poco lo han mencionado. Como demostraste en Port Elizabeth. ¿Dónde fue que luchó con el profesor ese de la espada en el primero? Fue en Port algo. Port Elizabeth puede ser. Voy a poner Port Elizabeth, a ver qué dice.
As shown by your actions at Port Elizabeth, please accept my humblest apology.
Aunque en verdad no he tenido la culpa. Prometo hacerlo mejor en adelante. Ahora tengo un sistema de recordatorios. Me das un miedo terrible. Prometo hacerlo mejor en adelante.
I promise to do better in the future.
Ahora sí, ¿no? Toma.
This is for you.
Dear Carla. Ugh. It looks like you tried to include personal details, but then you got them wrong. You don't know me at all. I reject your fraud.
Oh, ¿tengo que ponerlo bien? Vale. Querida Carla.
Dear Carla.
Siento haber perdido el libro que me prestaste. O esto también pasó. Siento haberte hecho volar por los aires aquella vez.
Sorry for blowing you up that one time. I realize that you are tough on toughness.
Pone Santa Catalina, a ver.
As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
A ver.
This is for you.
Dear Carla. What's this about blowing me up? I don't remember it quite like that. Anyway, I don't know why you're apologizing, and I'm not sure you know either. I reject your fraud.
Cuando lancé la piedra desde lo alto de Monkey Island hacia el barco, la hice volar por los aires, ¿no? She's a dairy farmer.
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
A ver.
This is for you.
Carla.
Dear Carla. This is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me.
Bien.
One thing.
I can do better.
You can do better. I reject your fraud.
Oh. ¿Qué debe ser? A ver. Querida Carla.
Dear Carla.
Siento haber perdido el libro que me prestaste.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
A lo mejor es... Admiro que seas dura con la blandura.
I admire that you are hard on softness. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology.
Me das un miedo terrible.
You scare the heck out of me. This is for you.
Dear Carla. I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book. And I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Bien, ¿puedo esperar el libro ya? Ingredientes.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Bien.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Tenemos libro. A ver qué pone. Examinar ingredientes de Barbie Le Flay.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
No lo lee. Vamos a dárselo al cocinero. Corre, guybrush. Uy. Caído piedrecitas por ahí. Rápido. Hello.
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush. This will be excellent.
Certificado de sanidad estelar.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. And you have a packet of stick-on stars. Busy?
Yup.
Okay, see you around.
Now, where was I? Brilliant innovation.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie Le Flay.
Vale.
Seems...
Fancy.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long.
The bar
Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay.
He'll never complain again.
¿Cómo llevas?
3 teaspoons in a tablespoon.
3 cucharaditas en el cucharada.
Busy?
Yup.
Okay, see you around.
Now, where do
like
I
a miniature
really
dance
have
party.
to salt it so often?
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Ingredients indeed.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Échale esponja.
Coming along nicely.
It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Oops. Oh, well, probably fine.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Si le das escabullirme la fregona,
So much to
no
do.
me tachará lo de conseguir mi propia fregona, ¿no?
16 cups
Me
and
voy
I
a
get
dar, a ver qué pasa. Pum.
Alan.
Ay, caray.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of
So
old.
much to do. Hey, you can't take that. Make your own. Now, where was I?
Uy, me voy con la fregona. ¡Ay! ¡Qué susto!
Keep your hands off my mop.
¡Qué bueno! I got an achievement. Mob thief.
Nice hat pin.
It's the emblem of a secret society I belong to.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous.
Qué bueno.
Hey, Threepwood. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Son... no soy Guybrush, Threepwood, solo nos parecemos. ¿Puedo subir a bordo si me cambia el nombre?
Can I be on your ship if I change my name?
Only if you also change your face. Sorry.
Hey.
What is it?
No soy Guybrush.
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met, and I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, watch it!
Pero bueno. Abrir la caja vacía.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that.
Tengo una llave.
This key doesn't fit. How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price. As I said, it has been placed with me for safekeeping.
What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
Tengo que ir por el parche este. No sé para qué, pero... Puedes usar tus talentos para decirme cómo está Elaine. Este es el año en que por fin me dirás cómo te llamas.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
¿Puedes ver qué trama LeChuck?
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Darker? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there.
¿No he intentado comprar el cuchillo este antes?
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh.
Corina.
Okay. Corina. Nice.
Se llama Corina.
Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Ay, tanto rollo peso. ¿Tienes otros consejos o información mística para mí?
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
No. Vale. Lo quiero.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice.
Okay.
I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside
It's
the
a dull
scope
knife
of acceptable
for Frank.
use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Finally. Vale. Se me ocurre que puedo usar el cuchillo en la fregona para sacarle un trozo de astilla y llevárselo a Wally. A ver.
Oops. Oh, well, probably fine.
Aprecia la daga.
It's my
This
very
will
own,
be
very
excellent.
sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Tallar el palo de fregona. ¡Eso! ¡Yes! ¿Lo he pillado? Sí. ¡Hola!
Hard modo.
Hard modo. Toma.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
10 minutos después.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Thanks, Wally.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Pilla dos. A ver el mapa. Y aquí. Ok. El museo. El bosque. Vale, hay que seguir las plantas. Eso es lo que había pensado, pero no sabía qué plantas tenía que seguir. Vamos. Vamos a usar el mapa, a ver. Bueno, aquí no puedo entrar ya, ¿no? O está encendido, antes creo que estaba apagado. Sí.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Okay.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know.
Chorizos?
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Touch it. Bromear sobre el garfio.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meathhook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the ore. Yeah, the coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me.
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. Muy vulgar para un museo. ¿Qué es? ¿Una pata de palo?
What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous peg leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Oh. Nugget de pollo. Muchas gracias por el follow. Sea usted bienvenido, bienvenida. El pollo diablo. Creo que es el cartel que falsifiqué.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
Nada.
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
No le cree nada. Debe ser muy valioso.
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the Pirates of a Thousand Faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on, though, and nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
Yes, facts, seguro. Que pone la placa, a ver.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the Pirate of a Thousand Faces.
¿Eso no es una parte de mi viejo mapa?
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Becario. Becarios no, Becarios no. Quiero un paper completo. Es la nota que dejó LeChuck cuando raptó a Lane. A ver.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Fine. Bueno. Vamos para allá, a ver. Al almacén. ¿Crackers? ¿Para los loros? Ay, pero mira que eso era. No.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Soy guybrush threepwood.
I'm guybrush threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
Jolín. Voy en busca del legendario secreto de Monkey Island. Lleva una pata de palo a pesar de conservar ambas piernas.
Right, so you wear a peg leg despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Tu museo es pintoresco.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
¿Alguna de estas cosas tiene valor?
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Háblame de tu boletín.
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
Vale.
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Le damos una galleta al loro, a ver.
It doesn't seem interested.
Pues para el otro loro, el de la cerrajera, a ver, no sé. Bueno, vamos al bosque, que tengo el mapa ya. A ver... Planta carnívora, planta carnívora. Seta, planta carnívora. A ver. Ahí. Seta, ¿no? Seta, luego la lila. Vale. Ahora la lila. Planta carnívora. ¡Ojo! ¡Mira! ¡Qué bonito! Familia de erizos. Tiene que ser este.
It's like there's a welcoming committee.
Adorable familia de erizos.
Mind your mama, little prickly kids. Hey, little fella. Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Este es el árbol. ¿Y ahora qué rama pillamos? La que ponía en la lista. Fabricar... buscar el árbol de palos de fregón, vale. Eso es lo que se ha marcado. Cortar una rama. ¿Qué hace? Vale, pensaba que lo iba a lanzar. Horas más tarde. A ver. ¿Qué ha hecho? Ay, no. ¿Qué ha pasado? No, la ha destrozado. Pobres animalitos. Oh, están llorando todos. Lo siento.
I must have startled them while I was whittling.
No.
Some animals are quite skittish.
Qué penita me dan.
Hey, little dear.
Le doy una galleta. No, guybrush, ¿qué has
I carved
hecho?
it myself. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for.
No.
It's probably time for them to fly south.
Qué mal. Bueno, podemos ir a hacer la fregona. Ah, voy a combinarlo con el peluche a ver si hace. Admirar palo.
I carved it myself.
Acoplar esto al palo de mi fregona. Sí.
I made him up.
Tengo fregona.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Hombre.
I'll take a shortcut back.
Muchas horas después. Sí, era una rama de todo el árbol, guybrush. ¿Qué has hecho? Destructor. Maldito capitalismo. Bueno, y la fregona era para subirme al barco, ¿no? Para allá no me acordaba para qué era. Mire, mi fregona.
What do you think of this baby? Signature model. I made it myself.
I'm sure it's great, Threepwood, but I can't give you the swabby job unless you magically turn into somebody else.
Voy a enseñársela al cocinero. ¡Corre!
Brilliant innovation.
Mira, mira. ¿Te gusta mi fregona?
Look at my new mop. I made it myself.
That's a fantastic mop. Absorbent, expertly carved handle. It should last you a lifetime of fine mopping.
Bien.
Seems like a lot, but okay.
Bueno, ¿qué tal lleva la comida?
Busy?
Yep.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Toma.
It doesn't seem interested.
Ah, ¿tampoco quiere? ¿Quién es la vejecita de la ventana de enfrente?
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
¿Cómo? ¿Conoces bien a Whitey Bones?
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. She's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
La señora de la ventana hablaba de las llaves doradas. ¿Se refería a eso?
These are nice.
Thanks.
Some islands you should not visit. But what can you do?
Esta señora sabe cosas.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
¿Qué deben ser estos grafitis?
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
¿Abrir?
It seems to be stuck closed.
¡Carta! ¿Cuál es la primera norma de la cárcel de Mele? Había solo una. Prohibido fugarse. No. Prohibido fugarse era, ¿no? Lo de las ratas me suena también. Prohibido fugarse, me parece. Vale. Este aún no lo hemos visto. Inspeccionar la cerradura del expositor.
There's some very tiny writing
Bien,
on
sí
it.
que hay.
The display case is locked.
Ok. A ver.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Usa las dos lentes.
If one monocle is good, two is better. Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Ok. Vamos a hacer otra llave. Oli.
Welcome back.
Hello. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Me encanta que lo
This will
tienen
be
en
for a high-end display case. You a collector?
papel arrugadísimo.
Yeah. Stamps.
Vale. Corre. No mires, señor. Ahora que no mira, abriré el expositor.
Whoa!
¡Oh, el loro!
That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock.
Oh.
That is a really big parrot.
That's folded perfectly.
¿Dónde va?
That'll do, parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock. Welcome back.
Hey.
Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
El parche vuelve a estar allí. ¿Y qué hacía? Cuando se llevaba el parche lo llevaba aquí, lo doblaba, no sé qué ha dicho. Hay que hacer algo con el loro. No, no lo vamos a apuñalar.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It doesn't seem interested. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten.
¿Qué podemos hacer para distraer o dormir o quitar el loro de en medio y robar esto? O hacer algo, no sé, o aquí, no sé. Encerrar al tío en el almacén de alguna manera.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
¿Y si le doy el mix a ella? ¿Para que haga más?
I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale.
Bien.
Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Vale. Tenemos crackers. ¡Vamos! A ver si me sale lo que hay que hacer. No
Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
Le ofrezco los crackers al loro. A ver qué pone.
I've got enough to last me.
A ver si quiere.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten.
Mientras come no puede gritar. A ver, vamos a ver. Vamos a probar. Corre. Bien. Vete. Mientras tanto en la mansión.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Coffee? Coffee. Bueno. Vamos a la de los vudús. Mira, mira, mira que tengo. Ponerme el parche. No, yo no me he puesto un parche, tendría que hacer.
But I don't need to be wearing this right now. Can you fix this?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney.
¿Qué hace?
As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles.
Eso era la planta carnívora, ¿no?
A tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right. Let's see what I can do.
Era la planta carnívora, creo.
How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price.
Any price.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
A ver, voy a cortarla.
Gotcha, you pointy little trichiophyte.
Temer a la planta carnívora.
This is a plant with a bad attitude, and enough pokey parts to back it up.
Pokey. A ver si quiere esto.
There you go. Bite of 1,000 needles.
Tell me, is this an ancient, powerful charm, or simply a plant you found in the forest?
You were pretty opaque about what you wanted, even for you. I took my best shot.
Very well. You've always been the close
Si
enough
cuela,
sort.
cuela.
Thanks.
Bueno, a ver, si cuela, cuela.
Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Well, you don't have to put it like that.
A ver.
That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Nos lo ponemos.
Well, how do I look?
A ver. No!
What the heck? I look like a zombie.
Soy un
Is it
zombie.
broken?
One does the best one can with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
Qué bueno.
You're welcome.
I think I'm ready to set sail.
Vamos, ahora soy como un pirata de los de Lechak. Y tengo una fregona. Let's go. Este no estará aún cocinando, sí. Sí.
Busy?
Yup.
Yup. Vamos. Me pongo el parche. Qué bueno.
Hi there. You must be the quartermaster.
Yep, you look like a guy without many options. I need a swabby. It's BYOM. So,
Vale.
show me a decent mop and the job's yours.
Okay.
Mira, mira mi fregona.
How's this for a mop?
Let's see. Stick? Shoddy stuffed animal? Wait a minute. I've seen this mop before. Where did you get it?
Ostras, se acuerda de la que le enseñó antes, ¿eh? La he hecho yo. Hoy todas las fregonas son iguales, es la moda. Se lo robé a un pirata.
I stole it from a pirate.
Oh, LeChuck will like that. You're hired.
Bien.
Great. We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew.
Bien,
I'm
bien.
excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
Mientras tanto en el scum bar.
Threepwood's on LeChuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
Tu eres espía. LeChuck.